Bhutan's development approach is guided by the philosophy of gross national happiness. Given the strong similarities between GNH and SDGs, localizing SDGs into national plans and programs came so naturally. Thus, SDGs is implemented by integrating them into the national planning framework. However, across the world, the COVID-19 pandemic has caused immense social and economic difficulties and the loss of precious lives. Fortunately, Bhutan has been able to keep the potentially devastating health, social and economic impacts of the pandemic to a minimum. This was possible due to the personal efforts of His Majesty the King, who since the beginning of the pandemic has been at the forefront of the National Preparedness and Response Plan through his selfless, compassionate and dynamic leadership. The ones affected by the pandemic continue to be supported by His Majesty under his relief Kidu in line with the principle of leave no one behind. The pandemic also presented exciting opportunities to digitize our economy and increase local food production for food self-sufficiency and job creation. So far, broad-based progress has been made across all SDGs and efforts are ongoing to enhance key social and economic outcomes while upholding its environmental commitments and managing the impacts of climate change. Particularly, Bhutan has made remarkable strides in reducing poverty and enhancing universal access to health and education services. To further ensure quality and inclusiveness and improve the economy's productive capacity, various flagship programs such as health, education, tourism, organic agriculture, cottage and small industries, and digital transformation are under implementation. National policies on gender equality, disabilities, and mother and child health have been endorsed, and preparation for graduation from LDC category by 2023 is under process. To continue championing its contribution in the area of biodiversity and climate change, various policies and programs are at different stages of implementation in line with the Paris Agreement. Keeping its commitment to SDGs, Bhutan presented its first voluntary national review (VNR) in 2018 and carried out its second VNR in 2021 through a whole-of-society approach despite the limitations posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. The implementation of SDGs is closely monitored through its robust national monitoring system, and to further enhance its implementation and monitoring, Bhutan has developed an integrated web-based dashboard called Dewa, Dashboard to Enhance Well-being of All. Going forward, while working to build back better, Bhutan remains committed to accelerating the SDGs towards an inclusive development as envisioned in its GNH approach.